Welcome to the Making Sense of Marketing podcast series, Read to Succeed. Now, today's guest is international photographer Robert Jackson-Mee. So tell me, Robert, have you read a book in your life that's had a real meaningful impact and has potentially helped you in your career?
100%, Paul, 100%. So my book, and I recommend it to anyone who watches this, is The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. It's been written a long time ago, but the messages in there are still valid today. So I was 11 years old when I found that book.
So tell me, I haven't actually read that book. What's it actually about?
There's many stories within the book, but the bottom line is it's in Cuba. There's an old fisherman who's down on his luck. Everything has gone wrong in his life. Everything. But his loyal wife stands by him, and he goes out fishing for one last time. He's caught nothing for months. They're starving, they're broke, they're poor. And the first 30 pages of the book are all about the negativity in his life and how he has the willpower to go out one more time. And he goes out about 50k offshore. He gets blown away from land. Everything's wrong. The wind's wrong.
All right.
And then he hits the biggest fish you've ever seen in your life, a marlin. The rest of the book is about his relationship with that fish. The end of this story is tragic, but also uplifting. He comes to bring the fish back. It takes him a day of sailing. He ties it to the boat. He brings the fish back to the village to feed the whole village.
Right.
During that journey, the fish is eaten by sharks. And the carcass washes free. And he lands with this story. And they laugh at him. Everyone thinks it's ridiculous. But the next day, the carcass lands on the beach. And he becomes a hero.
Right. So for you, what was it that you really got out of the book that's, resonated with you and inspired you through your career?
A lot of things go wrong in life. A lot. This guy has a lot of things go wrong.
Yeah.
He still goes out. No matter what. He goes out. And it comes right. But it's not the movies. It's not a happy ending in the sense. But for him, it's fulfillment, and that's all you can hope for. I think fulfillment. That's the message. Fulfillment.
So this book, would you recommend it for people of a particular age, or is it something that people of all ages could get value out of?
Any age, any message can be taken out of it. I read it to all my 4 children when they were tiny,
Right.
and they all got their own messages out of it. I reread it, and I get messages out of it now. There's just every age, every sex, doesn't matter. It's for everybody.
And have you ever referred back to that book in more recent years?
I do it all the time. All the time. I go back to messages within that and lessons I learnt from reading it. And it's true today as it was when it was written.
Right. Well, thank you for that. I mean, I think one of the messages I have for small business owners is that reading is one of the ways in which people can upskill themselves and help prepare themselves for their journey to hopefully ultimately success. So thank you for participating in the Read to Succeed podcast series.
No worries, Paul. Pleasure.
Thank you.